I'm Father Bill Forrey, pastor of Holy Infant Parish. I am looking forward to your return to prayer and worship in our church now that we are in the yellow phase. If you're wondering what it's going to be like when you come back to church for the first time, if you're wondering what will be new or different, I'd like to share those things with you today. Things are going to be a little different for your protection and your well-being. Please know that we want you to return to Holy Infant feeling welcome, but also safe. Some of the changes that you will notice as you enter the church, you're going to see a large sign that asks you 3 questions. Number 1, have you been in the presence of anyone in the last 2 weeks who has tested positive for COVID-19 or had flu-like symptoms? Number 2, do you yourself have a fever? Number 3, do you have a dry cough or flu-like symptoms? If you answer yes to any of them, we ask that you do not worship with us today. If you've been exposed to COVID-19, we don't want you to share that with someone else in case you are COVID-19 positive yourself. As you approach the doors to the church, we ask that you please practice social distancing, staying at least 6 feet away from the person or persons in front of you. Now let's go into the narthex of the church. Once inside, we ask you to please sanitize your hands at a station here in the narthex. We ask that when you come into the narthex, the entrance of the church, that you do not congregate or overly socialize. We ask that you please wear a mask, and we're asking everyone to wear a mask. Children under 3 years of age do not need to wear them, or if you have breathing issues or breathing problems preventing you from wearing one, you do not have to do so. But the expectation is that everyone would wear a mask. Only one bathroom will be used. This is the one that's located in the hallway, so please use the facility at home before coming to Mass. We're using one bathroom so that the cleaning team only has to sanitize one bathroom instead of 2 very large ones after every Mass. On your way into the church, we ask you to please pick up a bulletin. There will be no missalettes. Take the bulletin home with you at the end of Mass. Each bulletin will contain all of the readings of the liturgy as well as all of the hymns that will be sung. When you come into the church, we ask you also to please bring with you, unless you donate online, but to bring with you your envelope and then place it in the basket on your way into the church. You will notice that seating is available in every 3rd pew. Though churches are now open in the Diocese of Harrisburg, only 1/3 of the church can be occupied, which means we here at Holy Infant can accommodate 106 parishioners at any given Mass. There will be chairs, however, in the back of the church, as well as overflow seating in the narthex of the church. In time, we will be broadcasting the Mass on FM radio, and you'll be able to sit in your car and listen to the Mass. And then at the end of the liturgy, I will come out to the parking lot, and to anyone who has their car lights on, I will go to them and distribute Holy Communion to those who are in the vehicle. But we don't have an FM transmitter as yet because they are backlogged. But I will still come out to the parking lot after each Mass now, and if anyone has their car lights on, I will give to them Holy Communion to anyone who desires to receive it, but may be afraid to venture into the church. Know that the Masses will continue to be live streamed on Facebook and uploaded to YouTube. Once inside the church, you will notice that pews are roped off where you cannot sit. I know individuals and families always have their favorite pew. We may not be able to accommodate you given the new arrangement we have where we have to social distance even in the church. Holy Communion will be distributed at the end of Mass instead at its usual place. This is so that if anyone doesn't want to receive Holy Communion, They may leave the church, and those who do want to receive are free to come forward. There are tape markers on the floor telling you where you can stand, respecting the 6-foot distancing policy. Distribution of Holy Communion will take place during the recessional hymn. When you do come forward, continue to wear your mask. Stand 6 feet behind the person in front of you. When you receive Holy Communion, receive it in the hand. Then step aside, lift your mask, consume the Holy Communion, replace your mask, and then depart the church. In the event that someone receives Holy Communion on the tongue, or I inadvertently touch someone's hand, immediately after, I will wash my hands and then sanitize them for the safety of the person following who will receive our Lord in the Blessed Sacrament. As a reminder, after every Mass, all the pews that have been used, the bathroom, even the ambo will be sanitized after every Mass for safety and precaution. We do thank you for your patience. Please know that we will keep you updated through our parish website, Facebook, email blast through eMessenger. If we do not yet have your email address, please email that to our parish office or call the parish office. Share your email address with us so that we can keep you updated on any future changes. Again, we thank you for your understanding and your continued generosity. I look forward to seeing you once again here in this beautiful church where we can pray and worship together. Until then, let us continue to pray for one another and pray for an end to this coronavirus pandemic. See you soon, everyone, and may God bless you and your loved ones.